Gemini, welcome to your reading. Okay. And welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Okay. All right, I'm picking from the Karma cards. Okay, I've had this deck for a while, never used it. Let's see. Okay, what we get here. Picking 3 cards for you. One already fell out. Okay. In the 6th house here, service to others. Okay, that is your hold on. The second card. Okay. Uranus. Okay. All right. And here, your 3rd card, your North Node. All right. Okay. Let me see here. I didn't quite do this for the last 2 readings, but okay. I want to make sure that I do this right, but I don't want to dwell on it too long. Okay. 78. Okay. Your 6th house here. Okay. This it is associated with the concept of others, people other than yourself with whom you are involved in such a way that they influence the progress of how you project yourself onto the world. Here we have service to others. I believe that's like the mental or the physical. Okay. No, the spiritual. Okay. The mental here, what is good for us, and the physical, your work. Okay, so maybe it's that your work is being of service to others in a way that is good, not only for yourself, but for, everyone, for us. All right. Let me see. Uranus. This will help me learn this. Okay. Okay, the intellectual and emotional crescents of the individualized soul. Okay, I just read the first. I'm not gonna read all of it here. Okay, but once again the spiritual. I hope I'm reading this right. Serve the situation by be open to new ideas and invent a way. So I feel like in regards to your service to others, what is good for you, the work that you do, be open. Okay, be open to new ideas, invent a new way, okay, in which to be service to others here. And your North Node, which is what we are to aspire to, okay. And it's like, don't have faith. Okay, don't worry. All right, but now is the time, okay, to move and to act on maybe some kind of new idea in a way that can be a service to others, not just yourself, but to everyone. All right, that's just a quick, okay, thing from the Karma cards. All right, I'm gonna do your reading here, your tarot reading from the Alien Tarot for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Get you some good shuffles in, Gemini. 2 more butterfly shuffles. Okay. Get you that 3-way split. Get your reading started, Gemini. Oh, shit. Thank God none of them fell on the floor. Okay. A whole bunch of them popped out. Okay. Get you a good 3-way split here, Gemini. Okay. 1 shuffle for Gemini. From the Alien Tarot, once again, Gemini. Okay. Okay. Gemini, I feel like you are trying to avoid a tower that is coming in your life, and I'm hearing this a lot for Gemini, okay, lately. I feel like it has something to do with money. Okay, I keep hearing this. Okay, like you're losing a lot of money. Okay, you don't know where to start. You don't know where to begin. Okay, but we did here find you got to do something new. Okay, you need to do something different, but remember, I feel like whatever you do is to be of service to others. Okay. I'm not, it could be in the form of a job, some kind of a new career undertaking maybe, or I'm hearing professional work. Okay. Um, Maybe you need to go back to school, possibly. Okay, to figure out. But it's like, but if you need money quick, I understand. But there is a need that you have. Okay, but it's like you have to meet the needs of others. I feel like. Okay, but no, let's get back to this. Okay, so you're trying to avoid a tower. Okay, I feel wow. You're going to somebody. Okay, you're talking to someone, okay, who you think can help you, this Hierophant energy. Okay, this is someone that maybe they're in charge of something. Okay, like they stand above, they tower above. Okay, they're in charge. See, I don't know, like they're in. It's okay. The last couple of readings I got for Gemini, it has to do with money and owing someone money. Okay, but I'm wondering if do you owe this person money, this Hierophant? Okay, now when I use my other deck for the other two readings, King of Swords kept coming up. All right, another deck, King of Swords kept coming up as someone that you owed or indebted to. Now I'm wondering if this is some kind of, I heard maybe a bank, an organization, something like that. It's like this person here sits higher than this King of Swords energy that I was picking up in those other readings. If you haven't seen them, you can go. I just started this channel. You can go back and look at those Gemini readings. Okay. Right. But you owe this person some money here. You might be trying to go to them to plead your case and maybe asking for more time. Okay, asking them to work with you. Like when people owe, these credit card companies and whatnot. You can call and ask, if you can work out something, some kind of payment arrangement, or sometimes they got loopholes. They have all kind of things that they don't just tell the general public, but you have to call and talk to them. Okay, so they can tell you how they can be of service, or what you can do. Okay. And I feel like that might be what you're trying to do here. To talk to this person, asking them to help you or asking them to give you more time, just to work with you here. But I'm not quite sure that they're seeing you in a favorable light right now, or they're not seeing you able to pull off whatever it is that you need to pull off in order to get out of whatever kind of debt this is. Okay, it is financial. Okay, but I feel like you might owe them more than that. Okay, or either you owe them something else and maybe you can't pay up whatever that is, so they want you to give them some money instead. Okay, Gemini, I feel like it's just like you're alone in this. It feels like everyone has walked away, that people have walked away, okay, or they're not helping you, they're not assisting, they're not supporting, they're not being supportive. Okay, I feel like you feel maybe like sad and down and out. Let me see something. I think this came up before in a whole nother deck. No, that's different. Okay. Wow. It's like you owe this, you about to lose some money. You're trying to avoid a tie. You're asking them to work with you. It's like people have walked away. Okay, like you're alone. I feel like you may be in a situation where you can hardly pay your bills. I'm hearing something about there needs to come a confession or something. Maybe you need to confess something to this Hierophant. Okay, something that you did wrong. Okay, so that they will understand and clearly what the situation is, because I feel like it's not clear. It's not being made clear to them, okay, exactly what it is that's going on. All I feel like all they know is that you this is something that you owe and you have to pay it. But there's more to this than meets the eye, and you may not want to tell them exactly what this is or exactly what you did. Okay, that's got you in this. Is this a judge? It's not a judge. Okay. Somebody in an organization that you work with or that you used to work with. That you work with. It's like I feel like this person sits maybe at the top, at the top of the organization. Okay. But I feel like once again, you can't. It's like everything is going under. Like you can hardly pay your bills. Okay, like you can hardly keep your head above water here. Okay, but what is it that you need to tell them? What did you do here? Okay. Whatever you did, honey, I feel like you were coaxed into it. Okay, because it's some devil energy here. Okay. There was a plan here. I feel like there was a plot. Somebody plotted and planned on you. Okay. Maybe to destroy you, destroy your life. Hmm. This is weird, honey. I need my glasses. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. This was some kind of I kind of feel like I hate to say what you should have done, but you needed to guard yourself here it's like from these individuals. It's a group. It's an organization. Okay, a company maybe. I wish like I'm not invested in your life, but I wish you could have seen clearer what was like standing right before you. This group, this organization, these people. It's like getting involved in this here, whatever this is, okay? What it did was, or what it would have done was it would have destroyed your individuality. Okay. You would not have your creativity, and which is so interesting is like you need to create something new here. Okay. And then what we read from the karma cards, okay, a new way, invent a new way. This would have destroyed your individuality, your creativity. You just would have been just the rest, just like a number. There wouldn't have been anything special about you or great about you. That's what I mean when I say the plot and the plan to destroy your life, to destroy your work, to destroy your creativity. Okay, nothing special. Okay, nothing different. I don't know if this would have been some kind of energetic siphoning. Okay, you know how people say, they're trying to harvest off your what is it, your sacral chakra? Is it the sacral that's the creativity? Okay. You just would have just been a number. Nothing no different in the machine, just like everybody else. Okay. And maybe that's why this didn't work. Maybe that's not the divine's plan for you. Okay. The universe's plan for you. Hell, your own map within your own system. Okay. It's like, no. It's unfortunate that it's come to this. Okay. Well, now you're trying to avoid the time you owe somebody. You're losing all your money and all of this kind of stuff. And this is an organization, all this devil energy here. you got the big people, or this the Hierophant, and this Hierophant don't look like anything to play with that King of Swords in that other deck. If this is the same story, and I think it probably is, okay, because it's the same shit about being in debt, owing someone money, losing all your money. Okay, this Hierophant looks like no one to play with, just like that King of Swords. Okay, that King of Swords most definitely did. That King of Swords in that other deck look like somebody that's scouring through all of your business. Okay, whatever, all your financial business, bank statements, whatever, whatever the situation is. But this Hierophant looks like, they are the head honcho. Okay, the person that sits at the top. Okay, sits high and looks low for sure. And being a part of this organization, okay, I don't know if they're gonna kick you out or tell you didn't cut the mustard or whatever. You understand? I'm using all these old phrases, okay? But you understand what I'm saying? Like you just didn't cut the mustard. You just couldn't you just failed. But you may not see it now, but this is a good thing that you failed, honey. Okay, I'm here awakening. Okay, this is your awakening. It's time for you to do something new. Okay, be open to new ideas. Okay, stir up the situation here. Okay, it's being stirred up. All right, stir up the gift. You know that gospel song. Okay, you need to stir up the gift. Okay, it's not about owing this person. You owe what you owe. I don't feel like you're going to get out of that. Okay, it's like if I'm understanding this correctly at this point, it's almost like, not almost, what it's like is you're losing everything, okay, by the divine's plan so that you can begin anew. Because you can't keep going on the same track. That's not the divine's plan for your life. That's not even the in your the map that's within your system. It's like, no, this is not, this ain't shit ain't gonna fit. It's like trying to put a square peg into a round hole. This is not what you're supposed to do. This is not where you're supposed to be. Okay. And I feel like because you did not see, okay, you still may not help. Okay, I don't know. Okay, you may listen to the reading like, I don't care what you're talking about, whatever. You still may not see that this is the reality. Whatever this group is, whatever this organization is, you would have been no more than, I don't care what you were told, you would have been no more than a number. Get to work, fucking slave. That's it. There's nothing special. Yeah, but I come with this. We don't give a fuck. You in it, you did what you had to do, okay, to get it. You passed the test or whatever, you're in now. Okay, this is how you're going to dress, this is how you're going to walk, this is how you're going to talk. We are going to tell you who and what you're going to be. Yeah, but just like everybody else, exactly. You're just a fucking robot. Okay. We don't care about your creativity. Okay. We're harvesting that shit for ourselves. Okay. They may not told you that. Okay. But that's not, I'm hearing the divine's wishes. There's something else. There's something greater for you to do. Okay. All right. All right. That is the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's keep on going. You may see there might be a Queen of Pentacles in view here. And maybe you think that person, okay, that's you trying to get to this Queen of Pentacles to help you pay off your debt here. Okay, to this Hierophant. To get you out of this mental bondage, okay, that you're in. This fear, anxiety. You might be feeling terrorized. All right, which is understandable. Okay, you believe that if you can, that you may be trying to figure out some kind of way. You might even have people helping you try to figure out some kind of way how you can get to this Queen of Pentacles, whatever this is, that has some money, has some resources. Okay, there go my ear. People fucking around with my ear. Okay, that has some money, that has some resources to help you ascend. I'm hearing, but not ascend in a spiritual sense. Ascend out of this mess. Okay, that you put yourself in. Okay, thinking that it was going to help you, that it was going to assist you, that it was going to alleviate your pains and all of this, that, and the other. Maybe, I don't know, that type of shit where people gotta, I'm gonna join the group, sacrifice people or whatever, now I'm gonna be famous. Okay. Right. But you don't know the cost here. Okay. That you famous my ass. You famous to the general public, but then it's like you, what? Okay, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? They would have taken your soul from you. Hence, you just being like everybody else. You just being a fucking robot. There's nothing special about you here. This would have been their attitude and their spirit. But again, I feel like the divine had greater for you. Okay. Now you can keep fighting it. Okay, that's up to you. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work in your favor. Thus far, it has. Is you about to lose everything. Okay, I don't have no money to pay my bills. You don't even have no money to pay your bills. Okay, things are falling apart steadily on the decline. I feel like you don't even have time or room to recover. Okay, maybe this is a tad meal for 30 months. I mean for 30 days. I got a month. No, you don't have shit. All right, let me see. You're alone. If you had any kind of backing, if you had any kind of support, people were supporting you. I feel like even this devil energy, whoever coaxed you into this shit or whatever, it's like they have left you. You are on your own. This Hierophant thus far is seeing you as no more, like in this night energy. Someone who's impulsive, someone who is rash. Okay, someone who I'm hearing leads. Okay, leads. Okay, I don't know. Maybe you're a leader of some sort, or moves without, or even if it's just leading yourself, moves without thinking. Rash. I feel in this page, I feel like they look at you possibly as though you're like immature. Okay, like you want to present yourself as something powerful, but you're not, and I'm not quite sure that they're listening to you. Okay. Like they're not really taking what you're saying to them seriously. And the sad thing about it is, Gemini, I feel like you're not doing any kind of inner reflection here about what is going on. Okay. It's like, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? Okay. You can ask yourself that question, but I don't think that you are really looking at the reality. Like, okay, why did this happen to me? Okay, let me go within. Okay, and figure out, why did this happen to me, or why did I allow myself to get into this situation? Okay, you're so busy, and it's understandable. Okay, trying to get out of the situation. Okay, trying to figure out, how can I pay this debt that I owe. All right, looking at this Queen of Pentacles, but I don't thinking that maybe you can get something from that person. Okay, to assist you. Okay, I'm not really seeing much else about that here. Okay, trying to get free here. All right, but you're not doing any, you're not becoming enlightened to yourself. Okay, which means you're not going to become in alignment with yourself and your truth. You're not seeing the greater picture. Okay, like, you know, I heard somebody say this earlier, but it's true. Like when they say, not so much why did this happen to me, but why did this happen for me? This happened for you. You're living in a lot of heartbreak because people have left you. You don't have no money. You can't pay your bills and blah blah blah. Okay, it's just not working. Okay, and I don't know if you're trying to find employment, okay, or maybe like a part-time job if you're fully employed. Okay, maybe a part-time job. Something has, it's like something has got to give, but nothing is coming in, I feel. And this person, besides that King of Swords energy that I saw in that other deck, it's like they're doing, going over the technical stuff, all in your paperwork and all. I don't know, did you commit some illegalities? Or because in the one Gemini reading it came up like possibility of fraud or something like that. Okay, looking into that and all of that. But then there's a King of Wands here, okay, who this person is not letting you go. What does that mean? They're not letting you out of their sight. Okay. So if this is some if this is some legal shit, okay. And maybe you thinking about crossing state lines. You understand what I'm saying? Going out of the country and all of that. You would want to be careful here because I do feel like you are being watched. Okay. And we're not talking about just by the little, uh, the not that I'm putting them down. Thank you for your service, but police officers, local police officers riding around, and cruising, the street, and watching. No, this is like I don't know if it's a higher force, someone that sits in a higher position, and I'm not sure if this is some kind of a law official or if this is someone in this group. Okay. Anything else here for Gemini? Okay. I'm here. Be careful. Watch your words. Watch what you say. Okay. You may have said some things, okay, that you probably shouldn't have said to the wrong people. Okay. And this keeps coming up too. Let me see. See, you can't come to these people with this like immature energy of I'm so innocent and cute, and I didn't know, okay, let's meet for drinks, and try to manipulate and play mind games with these people. Okay, I feel like they would be highly insulted, number one. And it's kind of like, who does this person think that they're playing with? Okay, who do they think they're fooling? Okay, we know I heard something about institution. We know the situation. Okay, just like pay up what you owe. Okay, all right. Anything else? Maybe about this Queen of Pentacles energy or anything else for Gemini? Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like you want to approach these people, or maybe you have been approaching them like on a like trying to be sneaky or trying to keep things under wrap, important information, okay, or maybe things that you've done, secretive things that you don't want. Didn't I say something about that earlier? That you don't want them to know. You think that it's going to keep you above the situation, keep your head above water just long enough, okay? But you're not dealing with people that are small, okay? All right, I think that's it, Gemini. Let me see anything else here. Yeah, to you want, okay, I feel like I understand like you want more, okay? Like I mean like you want a kingdom, okay? Um So you want big things, okay? You want things to go in your favor, but you can't approach things like this, okay? It's like all that's coming out for you is knights, pages, okay? You can't approach in people like this, and here these people are in the other deck, King of Swords, Hierophant, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, but you are in knight page energy. You can't approach people like this, okay, with that type of energy and think that they can't see through it, okay? They probably could see through it all along as you do what it is you're supposed to do, and I feel like you didn't, okay? So now you're indebted to them. But at the same time, it's like, you know, approaching people that you weren't really ready for, okay? Getting involved in something that you weren't ready for, and this is some kind of devil energy that coaxed you into this shit, but I feel like their plan was maybe to see you fall or something like that, okay? And from the looks of things, you know, if you don't take the time to do some self-reflection and like kind of grow up here, because you can't approach these people like this, okay? With the silly kind of as innocent as a child and all of that kind of thing, you know, they're not going for it, okay? I'm just hearing like you're in debt, okay? And you just have to pay up what you owe, all right? But it's like not happening to you, but for you. Your destiny, okay, your destined path was not to become some a robot. You understand? Just losing all your individuality, okay? Becoming a soulless being, all right? Being harvested off of, all right? Here we have from the Inner Garden Oracle, here we have a vision. Stop searching forever. Stop searching forever happiness. Okay, stop searching forever. Happiness is just next to you. Just it's within. All right, and I feel like that's what you need to do. Go within and start doing some real self-reflection and searching. All right, I certainly hope that resonated with some Gemini. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. For those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.